For a single day, Tenzou was more popular than he had ever imagined. Though it caused him plenty of problems, he overcame them and managed to confess to the girl of his dreams. The story of that day, known as the super popular legend, spread throughout Sakurazaki Academy. Some time after the legendary day, Tenzou had another, unimaginable, shocking experience. He managed to get his hands on a new VR game the entire city was buzzing about. This game managed to surprise the freeloading, survival game-loving angel Padako. Even her non-gaming junior angel Ekuro was forcefully recommending it. A new update had just added new weapons and multiplayer to the game's features. The trio decided to play the game together. Alright, since this is my equipment, my weapon will be these blaster goggles. Special action. Crouch. Hold down while on the ground. Crouch to keep low to the ground, and your firepower will be reduced, however. Tenzou's Doki Doki mode skill can be activated when your heart gauge is at 50% or higher. It's located in the top left corner near your health meter. It increases as you deal damage. In Doki Doki mode, use your gun sight to deal damage directly to enemies. Press X to lock on and Y for a direct shot. You can move your gun sight manually with the right stick. You'll need to move the sight yourself to destroy objects other than enemies. Defeat enemies with a burst to gain extra heart gauge when compared to a non-burst attack. There may be other ways to fill your heart gauge too. See if you can find them. In Doki Doki mode, your direct shot has some other properties as well. Guaranteed burst and full damage while crouching. Number 3, it can attack hidden characters. By using your gun sight, you can discover the mysterious beings known as Mr. Happiness. Attack him to earn bonus points. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mighty Gunvolt Burst. Last time we left off, we had shown off the little devil Corona, and now we are showing off one of the protagonists of the Galgun series, Tenzou. He is going to have both Ekuro and Patako helping him out throughout this, and he's interesting to play as. He's got a few abilities none other characters have, and unique to control is the best way to put it. But we've got one mighty number left to take on, and that is Dyna. She's got actually a couple split pathways throughout her stage, so I'm going to be showing those off. Hopefully it'll give me a good length of a video. So let's not hesitate and hop right in. So Tenzou maxed out is actually pretty interesting. And I'll start with the left pathway. I forgot he has this. That's actually pretty handy, and we're gonna be having some difficult times with bursts in this one. And dousing is on, good. But yeah, the things he unlocks are interesting and very enjoyable to use. Finding all the items in this game does involve taking the split pathways, so definitely keep that in mind. And like I've said, there's going to be a lot of them. So the reason I liked Tenzou for this stage, because those little enemies are everywhere, and his crouch will be very helpful. So that will be one of the hidden items. Ow. Damage reduction you get right away for him, so it's definitely something handy to have. Those little guys are terrible. And I do like this whole silhouette idea, it's really nifty. Take him out before my burst power-up runs out. And now we're in the dark. Let's see how well I can remember this. Now we're having something from Jibral's stage in Gunvolt 2. Take that. That's an item, if I remember right. Usually if you see a small little CP thing that doesn't go away, it's usually an item. You do want to take those guys out before they go berserk, because man, they're nasty. And I can feel the dousing going off. There we go. Dousing's going off again. Here? Oh, this one's interesting. Keep your eye on what these do, because some of them will just drop like that. And that is an introduction to those, because they will show up later in this stage. More zombies. There we go. Okay, is that it through this path? Looks like it. I was hoping I'd take him out fast enough. Let's continue on the left trend, and then I'll take the right pathways on the way back. Replay. And my controller's battery's now dying. I can feel the dousing going off. Whereabouts? Ow, I shot something. Not here. Not here. It's close, though. Here we go. Oh, yay. Ladders and darkness. And that drops down. I'm just gonna make use of that crow floating back. I just noticed Patiko has little pom-poms when that happens. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, freak. Now I'm getting a little anxious because there's a pit down here. Oh boy, that was a roughing it. And we're already at Dyna. Dynatron. So she's weak to Brandish's ability, and I'm going to make use of the spread shot here. And Dyna's got a really neat battle style. You actually do want to stay as close as possible to her, and now she's going to do this. Okay. Oh, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Okay. Her bits can be dangerous. And you know what? We're gonna take her out with that. Oh boy. Dyna's actually a really challenging and fun fight. Yeah, I'll take it. Now, once you defeat all 8 mighty numbers, you will get a cutscene with GV and Gunvolt. However, I'll be showing that off after I go through Dyna's stage a second time here, so you'll get to see that. So, let's go and show off that alternate pathway. You will actually need to do this alternate pathway in order to get all the collectibles here in Dyna stage, which is why I recommend usually doing it last, because it's dangerous. But good on you if you can do it. Oh, I'm still got brandishes equipped. Head up this way. Oh, fine, you want to be that way? There. Get ourselves a nice apple. I can't remember if there's actually something else here, but I guess not. So that's pathway number 1. I'll get that, thank you. I'll take that orange. The next pathway shouldn't be too far off. Alrighty. Not too bad. Now we should be getting close to the next pathway. Okay, so far so good. Not getting shot at again. Oh, I kind of want that CP. The more you can get, the more you can max out your customizations. Alright, so this should be close. Yeah. No, I don't want that. Okay. Here we are. As I get smooshed. Alright, so this pathway's still in the dark. Definitely something you want to watch. You can hear the other enemy in here. Nope. Ah, frig. Come on. Alright, so we're going down. And if I'm remembering right, this pathway is actually shorter. These zombie guys can be really terrible if you let them go. Okay. Yeah, that's a shorter pathway. Alrighty, so that does it for showing off everything for Dynatron stage as well. Last thing I'm going to do before I actually jump to the next story plot is show off the customization with Tenzou, just so you can see some of the differences he has. So his is called the Pheromone Shot, for obvious reasons. It has to do with the Galgun series in general, which, if I'm remembering right, those games are either rated T for teen or M for mature, so check your ratings wisely before looking into these games. I usually try and keep his pretty straightforward, but I do make use of the other abilities. I only have him set to... Right, because his attack power is actually above average. Can I actually level this up to 2 times now? Yes, I can! I'm doing that. I hadn't... Oh! He has only 15% diagonal fire. Apparently I didn't show off this stuff. Limitations... Knockback, dousing, aerial action. This is for angelic guidance. It's how long Ekro can hold him. I try my best to keep it on average just because it's costly. And I'm not quite enough CP for it yet, but long is definitely what you want. And then you can make it a fixed direction or be able to move around freely. I prefer move around freely with this one, especially because it has a slight build-up before you actually start floating. And then the slide, which I think can do damage, it's just I never use it. I have used it a couple times for speedrunning purposes, but that's about it. So, Tenzou is definitely a very unique character to play as. Oh, shoot. I wanted to, oh well. I can change it later. But that does it for all 9 characters available to play as in this game. So now we're going to stick with the 2 story-heavy characters, which is going to be Beck and GV. Every character in this game has an ending, though, so that's going to be fun for me to edit together. But for now, let's go see some of that story progression, shall we? Okay, I just wanted to make a quick edit before I actually enter into the cutscenes. I had completely forgot about this hidden path that's on the left path of Dynatron stage. Up here where you collect the heart, right after you leave the split, there's actually a hidden pathway here with an enemy that rotates. If you shoot it at the right time, he drops one of the items that you need. I had completely forgotten about that. I managed to defeat the 8 mighty numbers. Jewel thinks that those guys had some kind of septimal power, but she isn't completely certain. There should be no way that robots could possess septimal powers, though. What in the world is going on here? Without any warning, snow began to fall from the sky. But the problem was, it wasn't even the slightest bit cold. I touched some and realized that it wasn't snow at all, but rather little paint chips that looked like they peeled off a wall. I looked up and saw that the ox snow came from a fissure in the virtual space around me. I felt the presence of a strong septimal power on the other side of it. I was wary of what I might find, but I had to check it out, so I jumped right in.